Hello, and welcome to 12 Hop Flop, the podcast where we chat about the bunny hops and flops of life. I'm your host, Floppy, delightfully hopping through conversations with you. Today, we're diving into the burrow of a very special topic, the joy of new beginnings. Whether you're a human or a rabbit, fresh starts are something to be celebrated, and I'll share with you how we can all overcome past challenges to nibble on the fresh lettuce of new opportunities. For us rabbits, new beginnings come with each new sunrise. When I wake up in the warmth of my burrow, snuggled up with my best bunny pal, 8-Bit, it's a chance for us to forget the thumps of yesterday and embrace the fresh start before us. You know, it's all about that stretch after a good rest, looking out into the world with eyes wide open, ready to leap into new adventures. Now, as a rabbit, I've learned a bit about starting fresh. Take when the seasons change, for example. Us fluffy-tailed friends, we don't just adapt, we embrace. Shedding the old to make way for the new fur, that's our way of preparing for what's ahead with optimism. Similarly, humans also change, learning new things and growing, sometimes without even noticing. It's important to be mindful of these changes and see them as the perfect chance to hop on down a new path. Overcoming past challenges is another big topic. For us rabbits, it could be something like finding our way around a new enclosure, making friends with another bunny, or mastering the sophisticated art of the perfect binky. Ah, the binky, an expression of pure joy when we jump and twist in the air. It takes practice, but once you get it, it's like you're on top of the world, or the hay pile, so to speak. Now, you might be thinking, but Floppy, I'm not a rabbit. I don't do binkies. Well, no, you probably don't, but you face your own challenges, right? Think about when you're about to start a new job, move into a new home, or even begin a new relationship. These are significant moments, and yes, they can be as daunting as they are exciting. But remember, every big hop starts with a little bounce. For us fluffy ones, sometimes we face the challenge of a new environment. I remember when 8-Bit and I first found our home together. Every scent was strange, every corner unfamiliar, and the first few days were all about cautious sniffing and tentative explorations. But with time, it became our space, filled with our energy and happy flops. We overcame the challenge by being with each other, supporting one another through this change with nose boops and lots of side-by-side munching. It's important to celebrate these new phases in our lives. They represent growth, change, and the beautiful unpredictability of what's to come. So, celebrate them. Do your human version of a binky. Share the news with friends, or mark the occasion in a way that's significant to you. It's worth taking the time to acknowledge that you're embarking on a new journey. Running through the fields of new endeavours, I've learned that sometimes the grass isn't as tasty as it looked from under the apple tree. That's okay, because it's all part of the experience. Each misstep teaches us something new, whether it's that certain clovers are tastier than others, or that certain decisions lead us closer to where we want to be. Remember, my dear listeners, every fresh start is a mystery, an adventure waiting to be unfolded. It's the moment to shake off old dust from our paws and look forward with eager, bright eyes. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. Have the courage of a rabbit entering a new field, the wisdom to nibble thoughtfully on the opportunities before you, and the cheerfulness to binky your way through successes and setbacks alike. And on that note, we've reached the end of today's hop session on 12 Hop Flop. Thank you so much for tuning in and sharing this space with me, Floppy. If you enjoyed our chat, please consider subscribing to keep up with all the hopping content and to support our little podcast burrow. Until next time, may your carrots be crunchy, your lettuce leafy, and your hops happy. Thank you for listening and keep celebrating those new beginnings.